What is up? What is up, guys? This is the Mark with the Mic, and this is another Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cyclone Inc. I am Mark with the Mic, and I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
We got a lot of wrestling news this week. A lot of evolving something we talked about last week with the big announcement Stephanie McMahon had to do. It was on this past Raw, which kind of announced something that we kind of hinted on was the First Lady pay-per-view.
Yes, and it's called
Evolution.
Is a mystery.
Now, that's the one that came in my head when they said named it. Evolution's misery.
Ah man, R.I.P. Lemmy.
Yes, but yeah. So the women are getting their own brand pay-per-view. It's going to involve all the champions of each brand. So SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. You're going to have the finals of the Mae Young Classic also there as well.
Did they say specifically the date?
October 28th.
Cool.
It's going to be live on WWE Network, but it's also going to be at Nassau Coliseum, which I'm actually going to try to get tickets for.
Oh, nice.
I would like to see this. It's like the first time ever kind of thing for the WWE women, and I gladly support.
Cool.
One thing I'm hoping is that Becky Lynch goes in with the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And she's going to be fighting for that at SummerSlam, which is, do you know how far away?
For SummerSlam is like 3 weeks away.
3 weeks away. Okay, yes, cool.
August 19th. I'll be at NXT Brooklyn again on the 18th.
Yes, that's the day before. Cool.
Yes. WWE Evolution over in pay-per-view. They're set to have legends and past, future, and everything in that pay-per-view. I'm hoping they debut the tag titles that we've been talking about. I really don't want a mid-card title because I feel that a tag team presence might help the women's division more.
I mean, it would be good to have a mid-card title only if they got a show, I think.
Yeah. See, the mid-card title, the only thing I'll say with the mid-card title is you have to have, you just said the show. You have to have your own little rivalries, and then you can break off into two separate rivalries for the belt and all.
Yeah.
But my only gripe with it is the fact that there's a lot of women. Not all of them are strong personalities. If you actually develop a tag and actually develop them as a tag team, and one doesn't really have to have all the mic skills to be used properly, and the other one could talk good and the other one don't have to. They just have to wrestle decently, and that's pretty much it. And I think it's a unique thing because right now, like if you look on most wrestling TV shows, Impact used to have actually a women's title, a tag team championship, but they don't have it no more. But that's something you don't see. You don't see women's tag team.
Yeah, again, we were talking about it last week. That does it even exist? And you're saying like only in Japan?
Yeah.
Really?
And the small and like all women wrestling groups like Shimmer and Stardom, they have tag team titles and stuff like that. But then again, it's their own show. They have their own character development and all that stuff.
Yes. So they're already segregated from everybody else.
Exactly. So again, yes, I'm hoping for a debut of a women's tag team championship. I think we're gonna get a really good show. I think it's gonna be kind of like NXT Brooklyn and not like a WWE pay-per-view. I think it will be like 2.5 hours long.
Okay. I mean, listen, didn't they say that they're gonna have like at least 50 women there?
Supposedly, because there's a lot of they're gonna bring back some of the legends.
But I mean, like, if you subtract the legends and the main roster girls, you think you have enough, like, to have those girls that fill in both shows if they're more?
I think they will probably do a couple like 6 women tag matches with the Mae Young Classic competitors. They probably throw in some tag matches with the Mae Young Classic competitors. NXT is full of women that they might have some singles or tag matches through there. You may have some SmackDown, a couple of SmackDown matches, Raw matches, and in that sense. So you may have a good diverse group of things. Most likely, they probably have a battle royal as well if they want to add so many people in that pay per view.
They got like the thing that I'm curious about is you've seen the matches they have recently. Bailey and Sasha had their tag team match that
Yeah,
went well, but they fought jobbers. And again, this is kind of like this is maybe the turning point in the women's revolution or evolution, no pun intended, where you could have the younger girls, like instead of having no name girls, you could have you know they don't have to get their interests, but the new prospects could be there too
yeah,
and take the jobber's place.
yeah. And then also you're gonna have a lot of the competitors from Mae Young Classic that most likely will have a match on there. They probably will be debuting the WWE, the NXT UK division side as well,
Yes,
and
yes.
they have about a good 10 girls over there as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that they're gonna pretty much have in that sense of everything. But yeah, it's good for the women's wrestling. Hopefully, they actually do the card right. Most likely, as much as I don't want it, but I could see Ronda Rousey getting the women's championship at SummerSlam, and I think that that's going to be the main event of that Evolution shit.
I would
Um,
say um it's in October, so we have a few pay-per-views before then. So we have two pay-per-views main roster, right?
yeah,
Before that,
yeah,
I don't know. You think so?
I think she's going to get the belt.
You really think so? I mean, maybe I agree. The best time to do it, which is have her win the belt, would be SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Like, why not? Whatever they're pushing it. Let them get it over with. But like honestly, I don't think she's gonna have the belt that long. If even if she gets it,
yeah.
yeah, I don't think so. I have no, I don't think so.
Uh, we see
That's a long time. That's a long time.
we seen Brock Lesnar.
You know what? They seem to be turning on that. So maybe they're realizing that's not the best way to go
Yeah,
about
after a
this.
year and a half.
I mean, listen. So apparently the guy's really popular. I don't know what they think. I don't know. I really don't know what they think when it comes to doing it that way.
I,
I've never seen not even Hogan was like that. You
yeah,
know
he
that.
was.
No, not for this long. Not where they had to excuse
Um,
him.
no, because you also got to realize that during that time, that's how wrestling was. Like wrestling didn't have a live show every single day.
No, no, no. I don't mean the I don't mean him on TV. I mean him defending the belt.
No, it was like every 4 months.
Really?
Yeah,
During the WWF.
yeah.
Really?
Because you got to
Wow.
realize the WWE had pay per views every 4 months. They didn't have pay per views every month at that time. And then also,
True,
Hogan
true.
didn't do superstars. Hogan didn't do
Oh, he
none of
never
those.
did.
No, he
Wow.
was not on superstars or anything like that. It was too. They got a weekly broadcast that you saw the champion more on the TV show, and even then, they didn't really defend the title on those shows.
Yeah. But I mean,
So
we
yeah,
we know that the cycle has been different for a good
yeah,
long time now. You know
yeah.
that because they got
So
a pay-per-view every month.
yeah, because the Attitude Era, that's where you started seeing the championship defended a lot more. You see it on Raw, you see it on SmackDown. During those times, that's when you actually seen the title defense, and I think we got a little spoiled in that sense with it because we always saw a champion. So Lesnar not being around and how they've been booking and how they've been doing it, it could get you like turned off on it because yeah, you don't see him because you got so used to seeing a champion every single day. And then also SmackDown has their champion every day.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
see, I think it's better that way just because you can get more championships reigns out of people.
yeah,
Like you know how we say so and so looks like they're ready, they're
yeah,
championship material. So it's easier that way that the belt is around. They can get their shot. We can see what's up, and then later down the road, if they have a rematch and the former champ, whoever it may be, wins it back, and it was like, okay, that was fine. We had a good tryout. It was like I think maybe people might be still cautious of like Jinder Mahal, like
yeah.
that type of
I
thing.
Jinder Mahal didn't really have a bad title reign.
He had a rough spot.
He had a
You
rough
he
spot,
had a
but I
rough
think
spot.
he did his best to maintain what he did, and no
He
one could take
elevated
it
his
away.
status. Yeah.
No one could ever take away that Jinder Mahal was the WWE champion.
And I mean he made himself main event guy, but I mean, you see how things are now. He's trying to teach people. Yeah, he's doing. he's doing borderline fucking WWF, stereotypical gimmicks, but other than that, it can be good. It can be good to have the belt around. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's a lot of guys, especially on Raw, that they're ready for a title. Like Finn Balor, been there since last year and still hasn't got a title shot for the Universal yet. Seth Rollins been on fire.
Yeah.
He would have been a better prospect to fight Lesnar than Reigns again. Even though, like, I understood, and I even called it last week as well, is the fact that I knew Reigns was going to win. Reigns was not going to lose to Bobby Lashley twice.
Yeah, true.
And that I knew that was not going to happen. And then the whole thing with Bobby Lashley, I don't see him in that level as well because he can't handle the mic at all.
He's in the same spot as Ronda Rousey. He's being thrown there, except, you know, he hit the wall that is Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey did not hit a wall. That's the difference between the two situations.
Yeah.
So
it's a good thing to have the title back, and I think the title will be. I think Roman is going to take the belt. I'm really actually hoping because on Raw, Kevin Owens got a shot at the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that Kevin Owens wins that match.
That going into Raw, I was just gonna say that Kevin Owens was my MVP this week. Just him talking in the shenanigans is still just so good.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the few things that feels like a throwback to how it used to be in the Attitude Era days.
Yeah.
Where there were actual storylines where people were talking about stuff related to certain things only.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's not just, the typical I want to beat you up type of situation,
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
So what, you think that'll be the solution? Well, I'm not gonna say solution. What do you think that Kevin Owens would take the Money in the Bank away from Braun Strowman? You think that would happen?
I actually would love to see that. The thing with Braun Strowman is the fact that they messed up with him as a heel. They should have gave him the belt when he was a heel. His character and the way he is and the way he presents himself as a babyface, he's going to be a really boring champion.
And he's very contradictory because also this past week Kevin Owens confronted him and he was like, "You try to take everything from me. You're not a good guy." Like, so again, he's not. Is he what people would consider a babyface, or a good guy? Is he?
He's that gray area where Austin was.
But like, such a violent man. I don't. Yeah. How do we accept this? I don't know.
Yeah, because you want to see people get thrown around and what. But I think in that sense, Kevin Owens will be better handled with the Money in the Bank.
Okay.
Because honestly, I think Kevin Owens could hold that title and make it again mean something if he cashed in on Roman Reigns or shit like that. Kevin Owens is a former Universal Champion, and he didn't get even acknowledged to go for the Universal title, even though he beat Braun Strowman.
Gotcha.
Even he got thrown off the cage, but he beat Braun Strowman.
He did win. He did win that match.
Exactly. So that was something I kind of really hope that happens. You got Finn Balor and Corbin kind of rivaling right now, and he gave him a little dollhouse to change in.
That was so stupid.
Yeah. It made me laugh.
It made me laugh, but what made me laugh more was his frustration at Finn being like, "All right, I want one."
And then it was funny. If you look at Finn Balor's Instagram, he takes a picture inside it.
Yes, I did see that.
With his stupid smile. Yeah, it was fun. Raw was okay this week. I wasn't that crazy about it. There's too many things that just like leave a bad taste in my mouth at times.
I still think the story part of the Bailey Sasha thing is like still whack.
Yeah.
But kudos on them, tagging and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pulling it off and actually looking pretty good. But like the story side to me is still it's whack.
Yeah, and then the whole thing, Mickey James and Natty, I didn't really care for as well. It was an okay match, but it was just like I hate the fact that it's just like it's about Ronda. Like Ronda this,
Yes,
Ronda that, Ronda this, Ronda that.
my friend Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
If I hear Natty say that one more time, I'm going to just like judo throw my television. That's it's got no arms, but it's going. It's getting flipped.
And it's been getting hard to watch in that sense. Like the stale storylines, they need to really do something to restart it. Maybe after SummerSlam, they could just restart from scratch and build Raw again. Because right now, like everything that's Raw's building to SummerSlam, I don't care about. Besides the IC title.
Yeah, because it's like well, at least we're gonna get to see another awesome match. So that's great. The only thing I'll be honest, I am interested in seeing if this is the time that Roman will win.
He has to.
That's what I'm interested in seeing.
He has to, but you know what? I really hope he does it in kind of a heel way.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like he's going in that direction already.
Yeah.
Finally. But I'm just wondering how it's going to happen.
I think that would be a good way to build Raw back up again if you actually go ahead and make Roman Reigns heel.
The Rock runs him over. There you go. I did it for Roman.
But if he just does shit heel, like he beats him with the chair, he finds all the little loopholes to actually get the belt, I think that could really work for him. And it could start something new, something fresh with Roman Reigns. And him being a heel is what you really need, because every person that hates him, now he can say what he really feels about everybody.
Yes. I mean, and like I said, it's starting to come out now.
Yeah.
He's starting to really start. You saw last week, he was using all the internet terms and stuff. So he was going back to that style, like around when he was feuding with John Cena, where he was starting to, with the more real, you know.
And I like
I'm gonna just say this stuff.
He's been solid with promos.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't,
because he's upset. He seems upset.
Yes.
They let him, or at least we know when he's delivering it, he's coming from the place of, this is what I would say if I was pissed off, and it's like it feels genuine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that with Roman Reigns, and they should keep that going with Roman Reigns. I think it helps him a lot. And him going heel and changing his getup a little bit, it will really help. I think if they go that approach and make him heel, I think they could restart a lot of the things in that Universal title scene. You have the perfect babyface in Balor to actually fight Roman in that moment as well. Drew McIntyre is getting received as a babyface because he's getting cheered.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins is your biggest babyface on Monday Night Raw right now.
Yep. Oh, and that's kind of the dream match for me. That's what I was kind of hoping for when the two triple threats happened.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that was the match to determine it, but I'll take it later on.
Yeah.
Screw it.
But we got a little tease with Drew and Roman though, and it looked good. So I was really happy with that. But I think Roman really needs to go that route and go heel finally.
First he needs the belt.
Yes, he needs to get that red
platform.
Belt. And you know what? I will actually redesign the belt, because seeing that it hasn't been on TV such a long time, now you have a time to actually really do something with that belt.
So now we put a little Roman Jumpman on it.
Right. I actually will just put his insignia or the second. You know, I actually like that bulldog shirt he has.
I do too. But no, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. When you said the insignia, that's what I was talking about. The little pin punching.
No, there's a T-shirt that actually has a pit bull with red eyes.
The brand new one, because I know they showed the computer graphics in that new commercial.
Yeah, I actually like the bull. I actually like the bulldog. So I was like, I'll put that on the title.
I mean, okay, you would know. That isn't this the first piece of merch that has a dog on it, or has he had anything? Oh no.
Well, the Hounds of
Justice, but that was like a Shield only.
Yeah.
So is this his first solo gear that's had a dog on it?
Yeah.
Because he's been calling himself the big dog for a minute and never had gear.
Yeah, he never had like a dog on his gear.
Yeah.
It was always like the wording or stuff like that.
Yeah, so okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Does this mean he gets a pit bull that comes with him to the ring though?
Yeah.
It poops on the apron? Is that what we?
Yeah.
Shout outs to the British. What was his dog's name? Was it Matilda?
Matilda.
Matilda.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of things with Raw. Still a lot of problems with it. SmackDown, another solid show, like another great build for SummerSlam. Like SmackDown SmackDown just does everything correctly in this sense. They have a tournament for the tag team championships, involving all their best tag teams. Yes, New Day went over to Sanity, but you know what? They took 3 falls off of Sanity already.
Yes.
And New Day is your main event in tag team division. New Day is your biggest name. You try to size them and the Usos. Those are the 2 top teams in WWE.
Yeah, I agree.
Merchandise wise, everything and everything in between. And also shout outs to the Up Down Down. They actually have a Dungeon and Dragon episode now that Ember Moon runs, and it's with Xavier, Ember Moon, Tyler Breeze.
Oh, okay. And, yes.
And that Bernie Williams.
What was the name of it? Because it has a cool name. Rollout. Yes, because I remember when he was debuting the name, he played the clip of Ludacris.
It's really funny. It's a really funny show. Xavier Woods has a wanting to collect teeth of all his enemies.
Huh. All right.
And that's just, he's obsessed with it in the game. And Bernie Williams is there too. Jenkins, shout out to Jenkins, is a big fan of him. He's the one that was trained by Booker T.
Oh, nice.
And he's in NXT right now.
Is that the great otaku? The great Saiyan otaku?
Yes. That's him.
Okay, cool. He's super woolly. That's what that is.
yes, he's there. So shout outs to Xavier Woods. But them and Sanity had a really great match. New Day is always a really solid tag.
Can we talk about for a second though? Why they gotta do that to Killian Dane? Why they make him put a shirt on?
They don't want to see his hair.
Why they can't give him gear?
It's so much hair.
Well, he can have. He looks so out of place compared to the other 2. Like he needs to have gear. Like if you're gonna cover him up, make a suit for him or something. Like
or the whole singlet, like the one that this the heavy machinery.
Heavy machine, yes, something like that. Like don't give. I feel bad. That looks generic as fuck. You know that. So anyway, I just wanted to say my piece.
But solid, great tag team match. Also, you got the return of Cesaro Sheamus, which is going to be another fun match. Between them and the Usos. The Good Brothers are supposed to have a match with another tag team they have. I can't think of the tag team they're supposed to fight next week, but they have a match going as well. So basically, there's going to be a tournament to SummerSlam, see who fights the Bludgeon Brothers, which is great. You in the tag team, I noticed again.
Also, wait, before we go too far, I was saying to you, who was it? Was it Jay Uso or was it Jimmy who mentioned the pancakes that tasted like they were? He said these pancakes taste like they was it stewing in hot dog water? Yeah, like something like what the? And I just lost my mind. And then I think Byron goes, maybe those came on a Big E's tights. Lost it. They were having fun on commentary, man. Like the Usos really, the Usos and New Day, they really are on a different level.
Yeah. And we're gonna have some great tag team matches, and I think we're gonna have a great tag team match at SummerSlam. Hopefully, they get the spotlight.
It's gonna be hard not to root for one of them. You know what I'm saying? We've seen them with the belt so many times, but it's hard not to want them with the belt.
Yeah, I always wanted New Day to win the tag titles. I think they held it really well, and same thing with the Usos. So either way, and it brings the Usos back into a winning perspective because they've been losing a lot as of late. They helping build the Bludgeon Brothers. They help building the other tag teams that are adding it into that division. So I'm fine with that.
Yep. And that's way different from Raw because that's a lot of work.
Also, amazing match between Rusev and Cianamas.
Yeah.
Did not expect that match, but that match was really
great.
It's not the match I expected, but I was like, I'll take it.
You know what it is for me? It was just like, I like how the character of Zelina Vega is really just getting him into these high-profile matches.
Yeah,
and they're framing it that way, which I mean, we as people know that it's a decision made in the back, but the way they frame it with her, being the one behind it is pretty cool. So I like that. That's character work all around. Again, he can't speak English, but he still found the two of them have managed to make him a compelling character still.
Yep.
So,
really great match. I'm digging heel Orton.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, he's angry at the internet too.
Yeah.
What? But okay, remember when he asked the question? He was like, "Why?" He said, "Why? Why would he do?" And I'm like, "Why don't you respect me?" And I'm like, "Randy, because this is the first time you talk to us in a long time. If you'll be realistic, the entire for the last few months, before he left, he wasn't talking. He was really just wrestling.
Yeah.
So it's hard to care about a guy if he doesn't say anything on the mic, like compelling. So I guess he found he has to speak again. I mean, do you think he was being serious when he said you pick? And then he said Legend Killer or the Viper. He mentioned like a few names.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can we go back to Legend Killer so we can have that music back? I mean, there's no pyro, but fucking I love that intro.
Yeah. So it's good to have him back as a heel. I think him being a babyface was getting stale.
Very much.
Yeah, so him being a heel, it was pretty great. We also got AJ Styles and Samoa Joe going to fight at SummerSlam.
He was very comfortable on the mic this week.
Yeah.
Having fun. Him and Paige bantering back and forth was actually pretty good. Ellsworth
getting fired again.
Being a chump as usual.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty. I mean, listen, they handled that tastefully. Let me just put it that way, because there's a number of things that Ellsworth could have said that would have been like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm glad they just had him say the most harmless thing and get fired. All he did was call her pale. Like legitimately, he just said the most tame thing.
Yeah.
And got fired. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Your mama is so white. And Paige looks at her phone, a picture of her mother. Yeah, she is.
But also the fact that Samoa Joe is going to be fighting AJ Styles at SummerSlam, I think that's going to be probably the main event to watch of SummerSlam.
And he snuck attack him.
Yep.
Put him from behind.
Yep. And choked him.
AJ was sleeping.
The whole Miz thing was great.
Yeah. Oh my god, that fake baby was. All right.
Gold. So Josh was hitting me up early that day, seeing that he does have a son and all. He was like, "There's no way in hell that baby's gonna be that quiet there."
Yeah, true story.
So he was like, "Oh, that's not a." Then he threw the baby at him, and I thought that was perfect. I thought that was perfect. I can't wait for them to fight at SummerSlam. They did announce them to go at it. They haven't announced what kind of match it will be, but they're gonna fight at SummerSlam.
It's gonna be a baby on a pole match.
Oh man. Also highlight Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch gets a win over Carmella. Is gonna fight for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Mm-hmm. So Becky Lynch been on a roll. She's 7-0 since WrestleMania.
Lucky number 7.
Go Becky, go.
Yes.
And she has victories over Charlotte.
And now I think because Carmella has lost Ellsworth, her cheating powers are going to be weaker.
Yes.
So she's going to lose.
Yes. And Becky should get her belt back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And some surprise, they rehired Big Cass.
Oh, man. But yes, solid thrill on SmackDown. And 205 Live was also another solid match. You had a 4-way for the number 1 contendership with Mustafa Ali, Drew Gulak, TJP, and Tommy.
Yeah.
Really solid match. Like the size of the technician and the high flying. I'm actually happy Drew Gulak actually won. I like the fact that they're adding different people to fight Alexander.
I liked how the match went, and I'll tell you why I like that. This was like one of the most different 4-man matches I've ever seen. It was like they added so much character into it.
Yeah.
Where you felt, I mean, maybe it was the commentator doing a good job, but you felt TJP's cowardice during the match, which was, like I turned up a little bit. Like Hideo Itami was straight up like the only really serious person. Well, him and Gulak were the only 2 serious persons, and Mustafa Ali, you felt, because he got beat up, dude, and you felt that again, that heart, that title that they give him you really felt that during the match. I was like, damn, all right. I wasn't expecting that. Not at all.
It was really good. One thing I'll give Mustafa Ali, like I say before, I said it again. He's probably the best storyteller in WWE.
Yeah, man.
He
In a
sells
match,
everything.
yeah.
He sells everything really well. Again, congrats Drew Gulak. I'm looking forward to Cedric Alexander versus Gulak. Hopefully, they get a SummerSlam spot as well.
Yes, that'd be great.
But I'm looking forward to seeing what they do further up. Lucha Dragons had a tag match.
Lucha House Party. Yo, shout out to Lindsay Dorado. I was about to like personally tweet you like, yo, he just did the Luigi.
Yep.
He tagged. He did the straight up burrito launch. He just went head first, planked in midair. That shit had me dying laughing. I was like, I had to pause it.
Yeah, that was actually really
good. They made a jobber match like fun to watch.
Yes, and then you're gonna see them fight Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese next week.
Should be good. That should be good.
So solid 205 live. NXT, a big things happen in NXT. You got a new champion in Tommaso Ciampa.
And it was match of the week quality, maybe match of the year, depending on who you ask. Because damn, that was brutal.
Yes, that was really brutal. Yes. And then you also had a solid show as well. You have Ricochet challenging for Adam Cole.
Yes.
And then you had
I was telling you, even Adam Cole's match was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Like all the matches that week, and they had the three-way with the women.
Yes.
Which was actually pretty good. Finalized.
So yes, new NXT champion.
Yeah. Congratulations to the Blackheart.
Yes. Hopefully we'll see Johnny Gargano and Black versus Ciampa for the title.
I mean, we all wanted Johnny to have the belt long ago, but you know what? After all this build up, there's no sweeter way than to have him take it off of Ciampa. There you go.
I agree. What else happened in wrestling? WWE 2K19. They pretty much announced their collector's edition, which is going to be the Flair edition.
Oh, okay.
It's a big thing of Ric Flair. It comes with a special pop of him in a suit with the title. Comes with a Hall of Fame ring. It comes with 2 of the pieces of the robe he wore at WrestleMania.
Really? Wow.
Comes with the game itself, the season pass, the extra characters and all, and it comes with a big Ric Flair kind of box with the portraits all over the box.
But does it come with a new engine?
I don't think so. But it's a Ric Flair box, and I'm sold on it.
Okay, cool. Does it woo when you press it? When you chop it?
When you open it up, woo!
Yes, it should. It really should.
Yes. But that was actually cool to see. I was hoping for not a Ronda Rousey box, so I was like, all right, let's see what that is. And it's a cool box.
So question, is it only his, or do they make 2?
It's only his. So basically the collector's edition is just for Ric Flair, and then they have the Ultra edition, which comes with the extra character and the season pass, and then there's the basic edition, which AJ Styles on the cover of the Ultimate and basic editions.
All right, cool.
Yes, so Ric Flair and AJ Styles. That's actually a good cover team.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's because that's the current champ and legend, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, because I think last year's was the NXT edition.
Really? Okay.
And I had the Finn Balor figure.
Wow. Did not know that.
That was cool. Impact Slammiversary was actually really good. If I should recommend actually checking it out. The fact that these Lucha Underground guys are actually having big parts of these storylines got me interested in actually watching it. Pentagon Jr. and Sammy Calloway had a really good match. They had a crazy match for hair versus mask, so that was actually really interesting to watch. Brian Cage actually won the X Division Championship.
Nice.
Those are 2 of the highlights of that pay-per-view. But yeah, it was a really good pay-per-view. Impact is getting better with a lot of things, so definitely check out Impact. It's on Pop TV. If you don't have it, then I don't know where to find it.
Okay, cool. Do they I know they do put up a lot of stuff on their YouTube, but do they ask? Are they one of the ones that stream live or no?
They don't stream live anymore. They do live events on Twitch, and they'll actually just show shit on Twitch.
Okay.
But no, they don't live stream. Usually they are on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. But a lot of their shows are they're pretty much their shows are pre-recorded.
Okay.
So you have a lot of things that are dated. So they're not a live show. So sometimes it fucks up things here and there, like especially if someone's injured. But then again, it helps it. Say for
Oh
someone's
yeah,
injured,
which one got injured?
yeah, you don't notice it.
Okay,
So
cool. I understand.
but yeah, definitely check out Slammiversary. That happened like last Sunday, and then also their show after it was actually quite good as well. So Impact has been actually picking up. So
Awesome.
kudos to them. It's always good to have all these guys getting work and whatnot. So and G1 is still going. I think it's up to night 12 now.
Okay, I saw up until Saturday.
Saturday.
Well, what was the night where Juice fought Kenny?
That was night 8.
How far back was that? That was recent.
That was on Saturday. That was Friday.
That was Friday. Okay, so that's the last matches I saw. Friday's matches.
Yeah, I think that was the last one I saw too. And then also I do tend to skip a lot of matches.
Yeah, just for the sake of actually watching the ones that have the points. Yeah. This year I haven't been watching the tag matches because it makes it really long.
Well, tonight's would be Michael Elgin versus Okada.
Oh,
okay. Jay White versus Hangman Page.
Oh, that's a rematch too.
You have Evil versus Suzuki's Gun.
Evil versus Suzuki. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And then tomorrow night you got Gato versus Ibushi, and Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Wow. Go ahead.
You also have that dude Ichi, the one that fought. Yeah, him versus Tamatanga. Yeah, Sada versus Juice and Robinson, and the dude you like versus Naito. The comedy dude you like. He's
Yano. Yeah, Yano.
Facing Naito on August 1st.
Really? Oh, that's gonna be good. I gotta watch. That's definitely gonna be good.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things going up with New Japan.
Yeah. Have you had any favorite matches? Because I definitely have.
I have quite a few. I still need to catch up because there's so much going on that I lose track. So I think the last one I saw was Omega versus Juice.
I like that match a lot.
And that was really a fun match.
Yeah, I really like that. I was so sad that Juice lost though, because I mean, that was like the story of the tournament up until he fought Yano and he won. So I did see the one day beyond that. So I saw a little bit of the night after. He broke his streak of having no wins.
And then you also had Tamatanga versus Naito, which was actually a fun match.
That was a fun match. Man, just the way this entire tournament, Tamatanga has not cheated. I think he's lost all his matches via cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of the matches he lose, like he's won a few via cheating, which is hilarious, but he's lost because he keeps getting disqualified.
Yeah.
Because either Tangaroa or Fale just comes in and fucks the other person up.
Yeah.
and let's just put it this way. When Tangaloa is outside, they try to keep it smooth, so they can get away with it. But if it doesn't work and Fale shows up, that's it. It doesn't matter. He just bulldozes the ring and just fucking either throws the ref or it's some stupid shit. So it's been fun. It's been fun.
G1 is still going. I think it ends in the middle of September.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's quite a few nights. Right now, I think Kenny's still undefeated, and Jay White still undefeated.
So that's looking like the finals.
Yeah. My thing was, I was just wondering, like, what happens with Omega if he actually wins it.
They said something does happen. They said there's only been one person who's won,
and I think he chooses who he wants to fight.
Okay.
And that's what I was getting at, because that's the one thing I was wondering. What if a champion actually wins it?
I think they were saying that it could have been what could have happened if Juice won his matches. He could have challenged Kenny.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Kenny won, would he pick Juice to take his belt and have 2 belts? Because he's not gonna pick like he only pick if he were to win. Can he only pick the people in the tournament?
I'm not sure.
Because I'm like, the only goal for a champion would be to get more gold. So you would think he would either fight Juice to because they could do that, right? They could let 2 people have 2 belts in New Japan,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, why not? Or challenge Jericho, but Jericho's not there and he's not in the tournament, which I would think is a no. So you can't pick him.
I also forgot that Jericho's still the IC champ.
Yes. Yeah.
He's doing kind of a Brock Lesnar thing in New Japan.
I will say though, listen to the latest Talk of Jericho with Ultimate Dragon. That's really good.
I started listening to it. I gotta finish it.
Oh, that's good. It's a short one, but it's good. It's very good.
I like Ultimate Dragon. I was always a big fan of Ultimate Dragon.
He's awesome. He's my favorite, like, of the Japanese lucha style.
Yeah.
The ones that incorporated. So like him, Liger, that style.
The Great Sake.
Great Sasuke. Yeah, dude. A lot of awesome dudes.
Scott Steiner is telling us.
God damn it.
Yes. So I guess we wrap it up today. A lot of stuff going on. We'll start having more of the road to NXT Brooklyn and SummerSlam coming up in the upcoming weeks. Check us out on everything that we do on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff on Wrestling Inc. Yes. On Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, WordPress,
Instagram, all that stuff. Yes.
And Mark with the Mic with Instagram and Wrestling Instagram as well. We do have a weekly podcast. We do actually have a Power Ranger special. That's this week. Every end of the month, we have an extra podcast. Yes. We try to keep going. We go through Jungle Fury. I will be doing have more stuff on my YouTube channel. I've been making videos. So within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start putting them up little by little. I got some Super Mario 3. I got Super Mario 2. I got Super Mario 1. I got gameplay of Pac-Man and Mario World. So there's going to be some retro classic stuff going up. Started recording some of Yakuza Kiwami. I also started recording some stuff for I will be recording some stuff for Fire Pro Wrestling. So if you have anything, check us up on Facebook. I'll probably try to recreate the whole SummerSlam roster through using Fire Pro Wrestling.
Nice. And can you make them simulate the matches, or you have to? Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna see if I can do that with that, and then I'll try to do more of the videos of the predictions of SummerSlam for the WWE 2K18. Awesome. So yes, a lot of things going on. Anything else you want to add?
No. Just make sure you check out the It Gets Better Wrestling podcast right after this one.
Yes. So thanks for listening. Again, keep watching wrestling. Wrestling is actually really good right now. So keep it up and keep watching. Even Impact has been good. So keep it up. Yes. So peace out.
Peace.
Talk to you guys later. Peace.